This is the 10th hole here at Islington Golf Club, and it is one of the best par 3s in Ontario, in my honest opinion. It really sets up what this golf course is all about. Let's take a look right now at this Stanley Thompson gem, the Islington Golf Club. It's said that the #1 feature in real estate is location, location, location. And the same can be said for a golf course. And in the heart of Canada's largest city, Islington Golf Club has one of the best pieces of property in town. Sitting on 120 acres of land a chip shot away from downtown, Islington is the perfect escape from an active urban lifestyle. It's a quiet, peaceful sanctuary for any golfer eager to unwind after a busy day in the city.
Well, one of the great parts of the golf course is we're 20 minutes from downtown. We're in a very active area. However, you would never know we're here unless you drove onto the property. A unique feature that we have here is we do not have any starting times. So you can just show up, fit in with the game, and the waits are normally about 20 minutes to a half an hour on a really bad day, which gives you an opportunity to maybe roll a few putts before you go to the practice range.
With a history that dates back to 1923, the private club continues to treat members to a warm club atmosphere and a spectacular set of holes. Though it's evolved over the years with subtle changes and different routings, for the most part, Islington has kept to its original layout, drawn up by legendary course architect Stanley Thompson. The great designer tucked Islington into the Mimico Creek Valley, combining beautiful foliage, rolling terrain, and the winding Mimico Creek into a charming parkland-style course.
It's a great members golf course. It's 6,500 yards from the back tees. It's a great Stanley Thompson classic layout. The golf course has evolved. We've had a few different layouts as far as routing on the golf course, but where we are now is probably, I think, its best setup. You always feel like you're on your own golf hole. You don't feel like you're coming across other fairways.
That mature tree-lined layout makes Islington a pleasure to walk, while a good mix of holes keeps over 500 members challenged. Thompson utilized tremendous natural hazards in his design, incorporating the Mimico Creek into 12 of the course's 18 holes. He gives golfers options at every turn, pushing bunkers to the side and rewarding smart angles of attack. But Islington is no cup of coffee either. By no means a bomber's course, it takes a well-rounded short game and some serious accuracy to navigate this track and avoid compounding mistakes. Golfers with a good arsenal in their bag will be able to score well on a course that is deceivingly tough.
I think this golf course forces you to play all the clubs in your bag. I don't think it's just stand up and hit your driver and hit it way down there. You've got to think your way around the golf course. And it's a golf course you never get tired of. It can be a lot more challenging than the scorecard shows. Our golf course is in great condition, and every year we keep getting better and better.
Golfers will weave their way along a front nine that gets progressively more difficult, but the pair of par 3s at #4 and #6 is a fun duo. Both are well protected by bunkers, though the 6th is about 50 yards shorter with a much tighter green.
I think 6 is a neat one. It's 144 yards, well bunkered to a 3-tiered green. Pin placement makes the shot very challenging from the back tees.
After enjoying a snack at the halfway house, Islington's 10th hole thrusts you back into action. An elevated tee and an open fairway teases you into a ripping one on this long par 3, but a tricky green forces plenty of extra strokes with your putter.
10 is a very difficult par 3. It'll play 212 yards from our back tees. We've restructured the cart path a little bit now so it doesn't come into play as much on the right-hand side. But if you can make a 3 there, you've probably won up to the field.
While leaving it short is the right play at #10, the opposite is the case at 16, where golfers arrive at a stiff 350-yard par 4. It's dead straight off the tee, but a pin perched atop an elevated green creates all sorts of trouble. Take more club than needed to make sure you get it up there.
Well, it's probably our most difficult hole for ladies here because we play to an elevation of probably 40 to 50 feet above the fairway. Accuracy off the tee is a key, and then obviously your second shot, try to make sure you play that extra club up to make sure the ball gets onto the green to a 2-tiered green.
There's no sand to be seen at Islington's 16th or on any of the course's final 4 holes, actually. It's an interesting quirk for players as they move along the club's finishing stretch. And that stretch culminates with the picturesque 18th. With the creek flowing on your right and a beautiful clubhouse 400 yards in the distance, Islington's last hole puts golfers on center stage. A two-tiered patio can collect some big audiences gazing down at your every shot, requiring some steady hands on the green.
Well, the clubhouse, we restructured our upstairs 2 years ago. The downstairs was done about 5 years ago. One of our unique features is when you come down our 18th hole here and knowing that you've got your friends and foes standing on the patio heckling you every time you make or miss a putt.
One of a number of Stanley Thompson designed courses in Toronto's West End, Islington features all the elements of its nearby brothers and is just as recognized in the GTA. The club has been honored with many prestigious events in the past few years too. It drew some of the province's best players during the 2009 Ontario Men's Amateur, followed by some of the world's best players as part of the 2010 RBC Canadian Open festivities. And last year, it celebrated its 90th anniversary. The club has continually gotten better over that span and developed an active, friendly membership that's perfect not just for golf, but also fun social events too. Close to the city, close to the airports, surrounded by a variety of restaurants and a fantastic golf course too, Islington Golf Club is a true Toronto treasure.